What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Farm Sim 25. And take a look at what we can do this year in the game. We play fetch with my boy Dalton. It's good to have you guys back. Welcome back to the series. I'm Kimbro Plays. I mean, come on, pup. You are the cutest thing in the world. You are the cutest. I wish I could pet you. It doesn't really let me. Anyway, it is September 2nd. Last episode, we did some planting. We knocked out fields 2, 4, and 5. We did some contract work. Our balance is up to $64,000. We were able to take care of a couple baling, cultivating jobs. And now we turn our attentions to what is next. How do we continue to make income while we wait for these fields to grow? And I was looking here in the cow pasture. We are out of food. They have no more meadow left. We can run over there and take a look. They have no more meadow left. And I'm not sure that these Angus cows are going to be, they don't make any milk. I don't know that we're going to be able to do anything special with them. It says they have no meadow left. They've got a ton of water. I see grass on the ground, but I think this may be controversial. Let me know in the comments. I think we should sell these cows. I think we can always come back, and as you can see here in this menu, we can always add more cows into the future, especially ones that produce milk. There's also water buffalo in the game. I think we should sell these cows, let them do their thing. It would make us $3,000. We'll pay a little fee because we don't have a transport trailer, like a livestock trailer. But I think this is the right decision. I don't know if we're going to lose the water in here. I'm not really that worried. It was free. So let's go ahead and sell them, get a couple $1,000 in the bank, and we will not have to panic or worry in the short term about taking care of them and finding ways to get them food. Yeah, so a couple episodes ago now, I believe we also purchased this Lizard MKS, and I promised you guys I would take a look at the used market, and wouldn't you know it, look at what's in here. Half off. It's 22 months old. I think, and I hope you guys don't consider this cheating or anything, I think our best bet, and I did not mean to jump into the tractor, I think our best bet is to actually sell the one we own, the one we just bought. So if you look in here in vehicles, it is actually in here. It's worth 20 grand. We could buy a new one for 12, I believe, right? So I think it's probably worth it to sell this one, get the older one. We're not even going to be using water for quite some time. And we'll make ourselves a few dollars. So I'm gonna hook up here, take this one over back to the vehicle shop, and strike a little deal, add a few more dollars to our bank account. I will see you guys over there in a few seconds. All right, and here we are. Let's run in and grab this or make this deal. A bit silly, like I said, because it's not a huge need, but I think it's worthwhile to go ahead and just upgrade this. I'm not worried about anything else. I guess, yeah, it's free to get our rims back. Let's go with the black one this time, just to differentiate, so we know that this is the Mark II. Yeah, gonna get a few $1,000s back. Pretty silly, but I think it's worth it. And we can go back into this menu. Go back into this menu right here. Make sure oh no, which one is it now? Oh, it's the one that hasn't been used. There we go. It does have a little bit of water in there, but I'm not worried. Okay, there we go. Made a few dollars off this deal. I'm not mad about it. We're up to 76 grand in the bank now. And as we take a look one more time at the rest of the used market, it looks like there is a sprayer that does fertilizer and herbicide, which is not bad. Holds 4,000 liters. It's got a 4-meter working width, though. That's not very large. So I think we hold off until we find another deal better. There's also a shallow cultivator. For 56 grand, we could get another tractor, but we don't have enough pieces of equipment to justify that. I think we're better off just renting tractors or leasing them from the contracts that we're doing. So, yeah. So I think that's where we are. I have been interested in looking at getting another vehicle, something other than a tractor to drive around, like a pickup truck or something. I think we'll hold off. I'm waiting for some more mods to be added to the game to expand some of this stuff. But for now, I think we are okay, and we'll dive into a little bit of contract work today. One thing I have been considering that I wanted to add to the farm, I was actually clicking around through the menus off screen here. For $4,300, we actually can own and place down. That's not actually where I wanted to place that. I wanted the camera to rotate. A power washer. I'll actually put this one a little closer. I don't know what's up. Why can't, let's see. Toggle free mode? No, it's not that. Snapping. I don't really know why I can't rotate the camera, and I'm worried that if I push another button, I can rotate the item. I can't rotate the camera, so I really just want it down here in this item. I'll sell the other one. I don't know. This menu is really finicky, so we have 2 power washers at the moment. Not what I was looking for. But the point is, we can grab this power washer, and we can spray down our equipment. Make sure our stuff is looking good. So that is something I wanted to do. I know $4,300 for something that is purely aesthetic is a bit obnoxious, but I think it's absolutely worth it to make sure we take good care of our equipment. You know what I mean? Look at that thing, shining beautiful, just like we got it off the lot, and it actually has water effects. That is really cool. Some of the metal pieces. Wow, that is so fun. So, okay, turn that thing off. I don't know if we can sell this or what we have to do. Let's see if we can go back into this menu and figure it out. Okay, I think I figured it out. Maybe not. I think I'm in demolition mode, but it won't let me do anything with this sprayer, so we might just have 2 sprayers on our property for a minute. Yeah, really weird. And this camera is so finicky. I don't know if this is something other people are experiencing, if it's just just me on PC not knowing any of the buttons, but you can't even pick it up or move it either. It's just, I wish you could. I can drive this thing? Oh, you can move it! That's actually ridiculous and pretty cool. So, it's so funny. You enter it like a vehicle. No way. That's actually insane. Okay. Well, 2 power washers for the time being. Bit of a waste of money. But our equipment looks good, which is what we needed. Okay, next thing I wanted to show you guys. I think it is time for us to take on a couple contracts for the day. And if you look here, Field 44, Field 35, and Field 34 are all in the same area. So it's for 2 different people. It's Walter and Katie, but I think we actually should go ahead and borrow these items and take these 3 mowing contracts real quick. And that'll be the first thing we do here in September too. There's a couple other things I might want to do, including maybe some plowing. But for now, we will start with these 3 contracts, and that will get us going here for the day. Oh boy. We are at the vehicle shop, and we have rented our equipment, and it looks like we have a front and back attachment for this mower, and this is going to be quite an experience. I've never used a tractor to mow before. Let's get to the field and see how all this stuff works. All right, we are pulling up to the first of multiple fields that we are responsible for cutting. See if we can figure out how to do this. So let's see, unfold mower. Haha, kind of folds out to the side. Okay. We can lower it. Nice. And then I'm not going to turn it on yet. If I hit G, it'll swap to the other one, right? Unfold. Yes. Lower. Oh, man. How cool. All right. So let's now turn them on. Okay. Turn this one on. I think we're running. Let's see. If we go forward. Actually, one more thing I wanted to do. Someone in the comments of the last episode, my boy Kangwin, said, if I go in here and I turn on steering assist, I have GPS in some of these newer tractors. So if I hit OK. Oh, there it is. Look, the lines pop up. Now if I hit H, it activates a lane, and I am not turning. This thing will turn on its own. And we are flying. Check this out. How cool. Oh, man. That is nice. In the John Deere, what is this, a 6R? Yeah, it's a 6R. And we are flying. And this thing has cruise control as well, so I'm going to hit 3. Puts us in cruise control. I am not touching anything. I am literally just controlling the steering, or the camera, so we can look around. Now, what happens when we get to the end down here? It just keeps plowing by. Okay. So the cruise control doesn't know to stop us. That's good to know. And then if I line up going this way, lock in with H, we are locked in on the GPS. We are not locked in for the GPS. Okay, now let's lock in. I think because it's contract work and it's not all our land, it's being a little finicky, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. That is so cool. Man, what a cool addition to this game. I mean, a quality of life edition. How amazing. Lock in this one. Yeah, and we do our down and backs. This will take us no time to get through these couple of fields. So yeah, let me get to work. I might do this mowing in a time lapse, and I'll see you guys in just a few seconds. All right. It's a little weird that the game doesn't let us continue to mow, even though we're clearly still here doing our thing. You know, visually it's a bit wonky that it doesn't let you, but in general, I can't be mad about it. I think it was a pretty fun experience. I've never, like I said, mowed with anything like this before, as I'm trying to just fold everything up, turn everything off. Okay. That was cool. That was cool. Another new John Deere tractor for us to explore. Another new contract for us to try to do. In the wrong menu. I want to go here. Also, I did want to show you guys. I noticed this on my way over. I think this is the way we can get rid of our our mistake. We're gonna lose a little bit of money, a couple $100 there, but we no longer have our 2 sprayers, so we are good. $600. I'll take it. $1,400, $1,500. There we go. We're not even back over there at the field anymore because we jumped into the other tractor. So we're back up to 74 grand. That was a really good time. I think it's time for us to advance on to the next month because I want to see how these fields grow and to see if we need to do any more fertilizing or spraying of herbicide or what the deal is, because our fields, I want to be able to take care of them, and I don't know what we need to do if we are stuck here in September. And we don't have any cows to take care of or anything like that anymore, so it'll basically just be contract work and tending to our fields. So let's go ahead and sleep, advance forward into the next month. All right, welcome to October. We are officially in the fall. Hearing all kinds of noises, trains, woodpeckers. Stuff is going crazy. I did want to show you guys real quick as we run over here 2 things I don't want to lose sight of, and you guys got to help me remember. We do have a construction site going. Looks like we are supposed to bring over wood beams, planks, and long planks to be able to build this shed. And you can hear all the hissing. We have a small little first couple jars of honey. Probably getting stung like crazy over here, but yeah. So that's also a product we'll be able to sell, which is actually very cool as well. Also saw in the menus here, there's a weather station that apparently is supposed to make your weather forecasts a little bit better. So I don't know where the best place to put that is, but that is something I want to eventually find room for. $4,000 seems not like a big deal, as we're going to be able to keep better track of our weather. All right, taking a look at our fields, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It looks like, I don't know what this is. Is this rolling? Yeah, I guess that's, I don't know what tracks those are. Are those tracks from us leaving the field? They must be. So yeah, so it looks like our fields are doing okay, but I don't know. Do you guys know if rolling is a big necessity? Is that something we really need to be focused on or worried about? I don't know much. I don't think we own the equipment to be able to do any rolling. So let me know in the comments if you know better than I do. But we have some stuff going, and we do have some weeds, it appears. Some medium weeds. We do have a yield bonus going a little bit. 50% fertilized, so maybe we could use another round of fertilizer as well. Our canola is doing well. It doesn't have any weeds. It does have some spots that need rolling. We definitely have some work to do here as it relates to getting rid of some weeds. So let's see. Oh, this is showing, yeah, that is showing weeds. Okay, that's what the green is there. Interesting. So we do need to get rid of some weeds. Maybe we do need that sprayer. 4 meters feels like it's not large enough. So maybe we go take a look at the shop. Is there any new deals? We did advance forward. The small sprayer is still there. This is for grapes. This is some sort of header. Oh, yeah, it's a header for a forage harvester, a corn header, and a planter. So nothing that can help us at the moment. So let's see. Yield improvements, sprayers, and weeders. Do we need a weeder? Or do we need a sprayer? There's such a learning curve with all of this. I don't know. $6,000 isn't too bad. 6 meters working with 36,000 for whatever this bad boy is. Small and medium grown weeds between crops. They can be used in the first growing stage. Maybe this is what we need to rent? We could definitely rent one. It says small weeds. Small weeds. I think we need this one. This is also small weeds. Yeah, so let's see. Can we rent this 12 meters? We need a tractor of 160 horsepower. Do we own a tractor with that much horsepower is the big question. Vehicles. Our John Deere, 116, not enough. Our Challenger, 160 to 225. So maybe that is enough. I don't actually know the details of our specific model. That's really frustrating. But okay, so I think that's our plan. I think we go and we pull out these weeds. I'm a little worried about damaging our plants. Like, I don't know if it's too early in the stage to damage our plants if we run our tractor tires through there. I think we risk it for the biscuit and we take a look. Maybe we start with just a little corner. We don't just go, you know, all out. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's go over there. Let's lease ourselves a weeder and let's take care of our fields. I said drop that thing. There we go. All right, I'll be with you guys in just a second. All right, perfect. We have made it. Let's go in. Let's lease our new piece of equipment and see what we can do here. So we want the Pottinger Rotocare details. Yeah, there we go. We have the option to lease. How much is it going to cost us? Oh, only $1,800? That's worth it. That is worth it on a $36,000 piece of equipment. Yeah, definitely. Okay, perfect. It looks like we connect right there. That thing is a beast. All right, sweet. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, I had to look it up, but I'll show you that building over there with the green doors. That's actually where we can get our tractor repaired. And if you look in the bottom corner, our bar for our vehicle health is orange. And I want to make sure we keep this thing in good working condition. So we're going to drive over here real quick. And I wish the game did a better job of telling you. I actually had to do a quick Reddit search to figure out where we needed to go. But you pull up into this box, you hop out, and you interact with this little toolbar over here, and they will maintenance our vehicles for us, which is cool. So we can repair for $4,000. That's a bit expensive, but probably worth it. We got a little achievement that said good job repairing your stuff. And then we can also go in here. So we do have the 160 horsepower version of our tractor. And then we can also add an additional boost. If we put some money into this thing, it can go all the way up to an extra $24,000. Man, to get us all the way up to 225 horsepower. So I think that's a bit overkill for us right this minute. So I think we actually maybe just need the 1 to get to 180. I think I want to make sure we have enough juice to pull this weeder is the kicker. And then some Michelin tires or Continental. That's cool. Switch these up. I like Michelin. Wheel weights, medium tires and weights, narrow tires. I think for $1,000, this is what we need to not damage our crops. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I am brand new to the farming thing, but I think that's what we need. So let's go ahead and customize. It's going to cost us $8,500 to do these adjustments, but I think it is worth it. Perfect. Our Challenger's now got a little bit more juice, and it's got a little bit more juice, and it has been fixed, which is good. We do need to reconnect our device because it was in the shop. Perfect. And then on our way out of town going back, let's check out what it's like to fill up at the gas station. It's pretty cool. You got the little ATMs at the bank there, a little local bank. Now, can we just pull into any spot? Aha, in the top right corner, it says refuel. No animation, but I can see the fuel bar going up. I can see our money going down. That cost us $183. And gas is a little expensive, but you know, it is what it is. We got to do what we got to do. I think this is going to be awesome to utilize this device and help our yield, so that way we can get the most out of these crops when we go to harvest them later in the year. All right, we have made it back home. Let's go ahead and get this thing unfolded, figure out how in the heck we use this. Big old arms spread out. Oh, man. Oh, man, look at this thing. Holy. That is sick. And massive. That is going to be awesome to work on this field. Okay, before we do anything, let's see if we can get our steering assist set up. Man. Yeah, I like this. Two big header passes and a couple down and backs. So let's see. There we go. Get her lined up. A couple tires onto the grass. Okay, now if we lower the weeder and we hit H, lock us into position, and let's drive. Okay. And I think, oh yeah, you can absolutely see the weeds going. Look down the line. The weeds are being removed, and it's only our plants left, and we've got the narrow tires, and it does not look like we are destroying our crop. This is a total victory. Absolutely. This is going great. I love this so much. All right. Hey, feeling a little bit accomplished here, you know? Starting to put the pieces together, taking care of our land, and yeah, this is good. This is good stuff. So let me bang out a couple fields here. We've got big field 2 down there that we got to worry about. I actually might go all the way across because, you know, why not? Save some time doing some long passes. All right, I will be with you guys when we wrap this up. I decided that taking the cross the field approach was a little bit more time effective. Instead of just going back and forth on the one field, it seems to have worked. That is officially our 2 fields on this side fully weeded, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. I really enjoy using this GPS function, and if we flip over, we should be able to see here. Yeah, look, no more green, no more weeds on our fields. We love to see it. It does look like we could use a little bit more fertilizer, which is good to know. So that's something else we can work on in this episode. Let me hang out over at field 2 and get that squared away, and then we'll get some fertilizer on these fields, and that'll basically wrap up the episode. While we've got the AI worker set up on field 2, getting rid of the weeds, I am just setting the 3650 onto the fertilizer and we will get some extra fertilizer on these fields today as well. Really enjoying the one generator. I like that it makes a sound. Love keeping our equipment clean. That is a huge upgrade. Literally might be my favorite thing of the episode. I love that so much. All right, let's get to fertilizing. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. I love that. And I will say, I think this is a bit of an experiment. These are big old tractor tires to be on this field, and I think we are early enough in the growing stage that it's not going to do any damage. So good to know, good for us to remember. Didn't need to go change our tires, but it's okay. Not mad about it. Glad we did. So as we whip this around, I'm going to get set back up on this headland line. Yes. We'll hit B, we'll hit H, and we'll pull forward. I'm not really sure how this works because I bet that this tractor is too old to have GPS. But listen, I'm not going to complain on having the extra help making sure all of our lines are lined up correctly. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, kind of weird. I know that this thing would never have GPS, at least not at this age. But it's all good. I'm not worried about it. Gonna keep working through this fertilizer. I will give you guys an update as we wrap this project up. Hey, check it out. Just finished this first field. Look down here. Yield bonus plus 97%, 100% fertilized. So that is absolutely what we should be doing to take care of these crops. And you see, as we run over to the field we haven't done yet, only 50% fertilized and a 72% bonus. So this, plus getting rid of the weeds, very much going to help our harvest. And that makes me very excited. All right, let me get over here and do this other field, and we will check in on the progress of field 2 real quick. Oh yeah, buzzing right along, removing all of those weeds out of the big field, and we'll fertilize that one as well. So I'll be with you in just a sec. All right, all done with field number 2. It's not technically field number 2, but you know what I'm saying. The second field on this top side over here, and I'm wondering if it would make some sense. I'm super nervous. These tractor tires, this canola field looks like it could use a little extra fertilizer too. Let me do a little test and see if we're gonna damage the crops by rolling these tires on here. Doesn't appear so. I'm pretty sure like it's pretty significant if you do roll over them and damage them. So I think it's worth it. Let's go ahead and try. Come out onto the field here. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't look like it's leaving any unsavory tire marks. I think we're okay. So let's go ahead and just knock this one out too. We've got 30+% in the hopper still. So plenty of fertilizer left to go around to knock out all of our fields today. I think this has been a really positive development in terms of us learning how to take care of our field to maximize the yield. So good stuff today. All right, I think this is the final pass on this field. I may be doing a little bit of extra coverage. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing it right, but I'm just like, you know what? Let me make sure. Just knock it out completely regardless. So I'm going to set up a worker to do this fertilizing job here, and we will get that piece of equipment back to the shop. Okay, AI worker starting on the headland, couple passes, toggled on. We should see them start spraying here shortly, and here is this beast. Looks like we are all done getting rid of the weeds on this field too. So pretty great. This has been really fun to do some work on our fields. We did a little bit of mowing, but this episode has mostly consisted of us doing stuff here with our own stuff, and it feels pretty good. Made a couple upgrades to the tractor, you know, rented some equipment for the first time. Yeah, man, I had a lot of fun. I'm going to drive this stuff back. We're going to finish up this fertilizing gig, and we will advance on in the month of October. I'm going to leave the episode here. I'm Kimbro Plays. Hey, thank you so much for watching and showing love on this series while I try a new game on the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content and you want to see more of these videos. All right, until then, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.